This is an epic year for women in the world, 2017, because, you know, we've seen so much political rock and roll, and we've seen women's rights being torpedoed at every turn, you know. I mean, we see a bunch of guys sitting at a table, the Freedom Caucus, talking about whether to do away with, you know, maternity care and you know, pregnancy care and all of the things that we care about. So it's been a very, very scary time, and I think women in America are really energized by this. Well, I mean, the sexual harassment in the workplace is our #1 panel tomorrow morning, and we have a panel tomorrow discussing with Gretchen Carlson, you know, the whole issue of what is happening in sexual harassment, you know, all over America right now. And, you know, Fox News is much in the news for that.
We're going to do the...
I don't think we're finally catching up. I mean, in the private sector, maybe we are, because more women feel comfortable enough to speak out, but I don't think we're coming a long way at all. In fact, a lot of what this administration is rolling back is literally giant leaps backward to where we were just this time last year. I think things are getting better as far as equal rights in this country over the long run, but it seems like all the stuff that we thought was settled and that was already pushed through in the 70s and 80s, we are having to defend all over again, like Roe versus Wade, you know, funding for Planned Parenthood, funding for the arts, but not even women's issues, the environment. I mean, it's horrible when you have, you know, the CEOs of major corporations writing letters to the president saying, hey, even though this deregulation is going to benefit us as human beings, we're telling you that we're still going to be, you know, be accountable for the old rules because we think those are right. That gives you an indication of how bad things are.
Are you upset? A little bit.
I think it's very brave when anyone who has been a victim of sexual harassment or sexual assault comes forward to speak about it, because honestly there's no upside. I mean, sure, you can take them to court and get a huge settlement, but you know, no woman wants to be known for that. And I do think in that sense we're making huge strides, and like everything else, it will come down to money. When Fox realizes that, you know, big brands are not going to be spending money on their airwaves, and, you know, women purchase most of the items in a household, and when enough women get pissed off, you know, they're going to change their ways.
The president defending Bill O'Reilly.
Are you surprised? Thank you.
Sexual harassment shouldn't exist anywhere, and when it's forgiven, it is toxic. It is toxic because there are so many workplace harassment victims who don't have the confidence to come forward because they're afraid. They're afraid their company won't believe in them. They're afraid they could lose their job. They'll face retaliation. So for all of those women who work at large corporations and they say, hold on, I raised my hand, I made a claim, and this person still persists, that sends a really difficult message. We're in a zero-tolerance environment, so when a media organization says we're okay with it, it's pretty special when advertisers say, I don't care. Because it's all about viewership, but viewership is about getting ad dollars. And when the advertisers say that doesn't suit our brand, it's pretty good. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, and it's really disappointing. It's as a woman, you know, I want to believe in our president. We all do. And when a president, without having any facts, says, I know him, he's a pretty good guy, I mean, the message that sends to women, it's tough. It's tough. But guess what? We're here at Women in the World to get together and say we're not going to take it, and we're not.